First, on the issue of Social Health Authority, I want to caution the Office of the Auditor General. While under Article 229, the Office of the Auditor General is very critical in auditing. And I am the biggest champion of transparency agencies in the country. But Mr. Speaker, we should not allow the Auditor General to sensationalize a very critical and important government program. And therefore, and media also has been part of this wider scheme, Mr. Speaker, of centralizing stories. Yet under Article 229, sub-Article 8, Parliament has a role, Mr. Speaker. We need to consider these reports. It doesn't mean that when the Auditor General, Mr. Speaker, has brought a report on the issue of SHA, we take it as a gospel truth. The Parliament must consider and look at the options that come out, Mr. Speaker, and therefore, this thing does not make, Mr. Speaker, you know the return of brown envelope media has been a problem in this country. And you can see even they are attacking the person and stature of a cabinet secretary by calling her clueless. Yet they don't have regard on what she has already done under the Social Health Authority, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, I want to say that the Auditor General's report on SHA is a sensational story that should be taken with a pinch of salt by Kenyans who take seriously Article 229 because Parliament must consider, Mr. Speaker. Finally, on the issue of voiding payments in Migori County, Mr. Speaker, I want to ask that EACC should be on the Migori because of the voiding payment of over 300 million, Mr. Speaker. That Migori County should be declared a crime scene. How can the county government do voiding payments of more than 300 million, yet it cannot be accounted, Mr. Speaker? If the EACC was functioning, apart from arresting 1,000, 10,000 bribery, Mr. Speaker, Migori County should be declared, Mr. Speaker, a crime scene. And I hope the Secretary General of ODM and Deputy Party Leader should call their governor. He always says they are the best practices in terms of protecting devolution. The DPL, the SG, Mr. Speaker, even as we do the oversight,
Just
Mr.
a minute,
Speaker.
Senator Cherargei, Senator Sifuna, what is your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, is Senator Fernandi in order to ascribe duties that are reserved for investigative agencies to a political party? Because he knows very well that political parties are not enforcement agencies when it comes to matters of alleged criminal conduct. All breaches of the law have to be sent to the proper agencies. Is he in order to invoke ODM willy-nilly? And yet this is a very powerful political party, Honorable Speaker, in matters that have nothing to do with politics.
Senator Cherargei, you know, is a seasoned legislature. And he knows once the reports come to the Senate, they
Yes.
go to CPAC, and then CPAC makes recommendations to certain institutions.
But Mr. Speaker, the Secretary
So
General
stop
of
being diversionary and guiding.
No, it's not being
you know you are guiding the Republic of Kenya, citizens of Kenya who are watching us.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, I am not being diversionary or what. Mr. Speaker, you know we should avoid double standards.
And
When
also
ODM counties...
don't contribute in a way that you want to injure.
No, I'm not
your
injuring, but what
colleagues
I'm
or
saying,
other Kenyans.
Mr. Speaker, the Secretary General of ODM should avoid double standards. When ODM counties perform well, he says these are best ODM counties. But when stealing or plundering of resources like Migori is happening, the SG denies, Mr. Speaker. How can he run away from his own child? ODM, Mr. Speaker, but I'm saying as a party also you have a role to bring order and discipline. Because I don't believe ODM is a party that allows corruption to thrive in their own counties that they run, Mr. Speaker. So in as much as, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, I agree that the CPAC and PIC, Mr. Speaker, must cease this matter. And therefore, I support.
Next is the Senator Tabitha Mutinda.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And let me make a comment that I've had my colleagues try to bring in.